Well, good morning. Welcome to Monday morning. I'm doing this live video a little bit early today. I had a quick meeting come up with a client, needed to talk today at the time I was going to do this video. So, coming to you a little early today. So you've heard me talk about. Actually, let me introduce myself here first. So I'm Daniel McCrane, McCrane Associates. So we work with founders of service businesses to help them increase their profitability, their scalability, and their legacy. So we improve those three things in the business. We reverse engineer their scalable, saleable success. And with the right kind of business, that also comes with a guarantee. If you'd like to know more about that, just reach out to me and let me know. Here, I'll throw my contact information up here. So reach out if you want to know more about how I work with business owners on that. So you've probably heard me talk a little bit about four different scenarios that you need to be prepared for in your business. These are ways that you could end up exiting your business. The first one is the business is wildly successful, and so you transition the ownership, you sell, whatever the case is, so you cash out basically. The next one is what if the business is wildly unsuccessful? That's actually what I'm going to talk about today, so I'll come back to that. The third one is you pass away unexpectedly, prematurely. And the final one is you become permanently disabled and no longer able to work in your business. And those last two are the most likely to happen to you. And the solution to those is to have some insurance products. And you've heard me say, I'm not an insurance agent. Don't reach out to me about those things. Happy to refer agents to you if you don't have one, but talk to your insurance agent about that. Every business owner should have a plan for all four of those ways to exit the business. This is the important part about exit planning. You need to have a plan for those what if scenarios like that. So today I want to focus on that what if scenario. What if your business becomes wildly unsuccessful? Or it doesn't really happen. What if it just moderately goes downhill and you finally reach the point where you realize, yeah, this just isn't working. We're going to have to make the big decision here. We're going to have to make the hard decision that we need to shut this business down. Uh, it's never an easy decision to make. I understand that. Um, but sometimes your business reaches that point. So I want to talk today a little bit about some of the things you need to do as part of that plan. Here's what not to do, though. I'm sure in every city, everywhere across the country, everyone has heard some story. It just seems to be so common. Some business owner will decide to shut down the business, and they do so by locking the doors, not showing up, sometimes even skipping town, and the only way that people find out they're out of business is they try to go to work that day and find out the doors are locked and they can't go to work. That is not the way to shut down a business properly. There are actually some steps you need to take to shut down your business. And so it would be a good idea to do a little research about that. So, some of the things you need to do, first of all the owners of the business need to agree that we're going to shut it down. That should be obvious. That's probably the first step in deciding to shut it down. The next thing is you need to notify several people or several different entities that you're shutting down the business. So, the state where you are filed, either incorporated or organized if you're an LLC, you need to notify the state that you're shutting down. So there's a certificate of dissolution. So you dissolve the business. So dissolution, you have to file that with the state. Then another thing that you need to do is you need to let the IRS know, and there are multiple ways to do that. One thing that you need to do is you will file a final tax return for that business to say, as of this date, we're done. So that's it. No more taxes after that. There are all kinds of different affairs and relationships that you'll need to notify. So your employees, it'd be really good to let them know. Your vendors who supply you, they should know. You need to settle up any debts, anything that you owe, any outstanding invoices or anything like that. Notify your landlord if you're leasing, your insurance company if you've got business insurance. That would be a good person to check in with. Basically, everyone who's on your strategic board of advisors: lawyer, accountant, insurance agent, financial advisor, family, everybody else, all that kind of stuff. You'll need to cancel any licenses or permits that you have. And then also, if you filed as a foreign entity in any other state, you'll need to let those states know too, dissolve there too. Uh, Other things to do. So yeah, if you've got any outstanding debt, you'll need to let the banks or anybody else know. Provide addresses and contact information. So there are just things to do that you need to know about. Distribute any remaining assets. Try to sell stuff off if you can to settle those debts and some things like that. Also, do check out irs.gov. There is a page on the IRS website about dissolving a business and other things that you need to do there as well. So it's not one of the fun things to talk about exit planning. Neither was disability or passing away, but it would be a smart thing to have a plan for how to close your business if that ever happens to you. And hopefully, you never need to use it. Hopefully, that's one of those plans that gets to sit on the shelf and just collect dust. But it's a good idea to have something written up and talk about what's going to happen if you ever reach that stage. So, with that, everyone, I'm going to turn this around. Have a great day. Go out there and make sure your business is wildly successful instead of unsuccessful. And then you can work on that exit plan instead. So, have a great day. And